Hi Team Grade 5, welcome to our mathematics class today. And as usual, taking you through the adventures in mathematics, I am yours truly, Miss Yulita Brown Phillips. I hope that you are constantly tuning into the Guyana Learning Channel. So boys and girls, our topic for today is average. Have you ever heard that word before? Average. What is an average? The average may be defined as a single number which represents a group of the same numbers. Average is also known as mean. To find the average of a group of numbers, we must use two operations. We know that in mathematics, there are four operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. However, to find the average, we will only utilize two of those operations, addition and division. Let's examine the steps to find the average. Step 1. Find the sum of all given numbers. What is the key word in that first step? That is telling you what to do. Did you say sum? You are absolutely correct. It means that you have to add or find the total amount. Step 2. Divide the total, in this case it would be termed as the sum, by the number of addends. What are the addends? The addends are the numbers that you combined all together to get your total. Let's write a formula to represent what we just said. Average equals sum of addends divided by number of addends. Easy, right? Let's run on quickly to an example. What is the average of 4, 10, and 25? What did our first step say? Find the sum of all given numbers. Second step, divide the total by the number of addends. So the sum of the numbers, 4 plus 10 plus 25 equals 39. Number of addends, or how many numbers did we add? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. We added 3 numbers, so we have 3 addends. Average equals sum of addends, 39, divided by number of addends, 3. 3 into 39, 13, because 13 threes are 39. Notice you had to know your tables. So let's move on to another example. This time, a worded problem. Kelia obtained the following marks in a test: Maths 94, Science 88, Social Studies 86, Language 84. Calculate Kelia's average mark. What did we say is the first step to finding average? Find the sum of all given numbers. Step 2, divide the total by the number of addends. So, average equals, remember to always rewrite your formula. It will guide you in your working. Average equals sum of marks divided by number of subjects. Sum of marks equals 98 plus 88 plus 86 plus 84. That will give us a total of 352. Number of subjects, 4. So, average equals sum of number, 352. Number of subjects, 4. So we have to divide 352 by 4. So this is a big number. Let's work a short division. How many times can 4 go into 35? 8, because 4 8s 32 and 3 remains. So we put the 3 near to the 2 that is left there. So we have 32 divided by 4. 4 into 32, 8. So the average is 88 marks. Therefore, Kelly's average mark in the test is 88 marks. Boys and girls, pretty simple, don't you think? So let's examine another aspect of average, where you have to find the number of scores. To find the number of scores, you divide the sum or the total by the average. So you will be given the sum or the total of the numbers, and you will also be given the average to find out the number of scores. So let's write a formula for that. Amount of numbers equals sum divided by mean. Again, amount of numbers equals sum divided by mean. Let's look at this example. The mean of a set of numbers is 6. The sum of the numbers is 54. Calculate how many numbers are there. Now, boys and girls, remember we said that when we want to calculate the amount of numbers or the amount of scores, it is the sum divided by the mean. So in this case, amount of numbers equals sum divided by mean. What is the sum? 54. What is the mean? 6. How many groups of 6 can you get from 54? Or how many times 6 can go into 54? 9, because 6 9s 54. Therefore, the amount of numbers that are there is 9. Boys and girls, I hope that you would have understood this concept clearly. However, I still want to find out if you understood it by giving you an activity. Let's quickly work this. Calculate the average of the following numbers: 13, 24, and 38. Boys and girls, remember the formula to find the average is average equals sum of numbers divided by number of addends. Take a minute and get this done. Remember to do neat work. Your work says a lot about you. So boys and girls, let's see what you have. Let's work this together. Sum of numbers equals 13 plus 24 plus 38, which will give us a total of 75. Number of addends, how many numbers did you add? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So the number of addends is equal to 3. Therefore, the average is equal to 75 divided by 3. How many times can 3 go into 75? 25. Because 3 times 25 equals 75. Therefore, the average is 25. Boys and girls, if you have that, put a big tick. I am so proud of you. Number 2. The mean set of numbers is 4. The numbers added up to 36. How many numbers are there? Boys and girls, remember when you have to calculate the amount of numbers or the amount of scores, you use the formula sum divided by mean. Take a minute and get this done. You should be finished by now. I'm so excited to see how you work this problem. So, amount of numbers equals sum divided by mean. What is the sum of the numbers? Yes, 36. What is the mean? 4. Boys and girls, did you notice that I used the word mean instead of average? In actuality, mean and average means the same thing. So never get scared if you open an exam paper and instead of seeing average you see mean. You know that it is the same thing. So 36 divided by 4. How many times can 4 go into 36? 9, because 4 nines equals 36. Therefore, the amount of numbers that are there is 9. Boys and girls, do you have this problem correct? I want you to put a big tick. I am extremely proud of the work that you are doing. Boys and girls, let's take a break. It's trivia time. So for today's trivia, did you know that the first number to contain the letter A is 1000? Yes, go check it for yourselves. So boys and girls, you've learned quite a lot today, including that the first number to contain the letter A is 1000. This has brought us to the end of today's class. However, we never end our class without the problem of the day. So for today's problem, Zach did 6 tests. He made a total of 324. Find his mean score. Notice the word mean. Take a minute to get this done, boys and girls. I am so excited. Remember to do neat work. Your work says a lot about you. our solution. Mean equals sum of scores divided by number of scores. Mean equals 324. That is the sum of the scores. Remember, it was given the total of 324. Number of scores? 6, because Zach took 6 tests. So let's divide 324 by 6. We're going to do short division. 6 into 32, 5, because 6 5s 30, and 2 remains. So that leaves us with 24. 6 into 24, 4. Therefore, Zach's mean score is 54. Boys and girls, do you have that correct? Excellent. Put a big tick. I know that you never disappoint me, and I can always depend on you to solve the problem of the day. Thank you, boys and girls, for solving the problem of the day for me. Thank you for joining me today. And remember to stay safe and healthy. But before I go, I want to ask you a question. What do mathematicians do? Mathematicians work in different ways. Mathematicians strive. Mathematicians explore. Mathematicians reason. Mathematicians find solutions. One day, you are going to become one of the best mathematicians in all Guyana. Thank you, boys and girls. See you next time.